Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Alcatraz style prison. I'm so surprised and pleased on how quickly this is coming together. From this angle, it's looking so good. Sure, we've got bushes missing down the bottom, and and some of the buildings are non-existent at the moment. But just look at it. Wow, at the shapes of the buildings, at the scale of it. I'm very impressed by it. And I don't say that too often about my builds. You know, I like most of my builds, but very rarely am I impressed. And I'm just impressed with the size of the island and just the scale of everything. It seems to be working really well. So, let's clear our inventory. Oh yeah, also, from this angle, you see how we've got the white reception room? We've got the brick warden's house, and we have the main prison cell there. This is the lighthouse. Imagine that in a white, like a snow block, the same as the reception. Just imagine the colours there. Oh, it would look so good. A white lighthouse. I know it's probably meant to be grey, but I just think a white one would look amazing on there. We'll probably be doing that maybe next episode. Today I want to work on the kennels. And the storage room, potentially. We'll see how many we can get done, but I want to sort of get some of these buildings down. So this right here is the kennels. All the paths look amazing now. There's some walls that we need to do. There's a lot of clearing up, a lot of gap filling that need to be done. Needs to be done. But I'm really looking forward to that as well, because that's going to so enhance the different levels that this prison has. Every building pretty much is on a different level here, and it's going to look so cool. We will need a little path that leads down to here, either going down there. Mind you, that's very sharp. I might just sort of put the path this way from that staircase into this place. Something like that I think would look good. Now, for this building, the blocks, we've got a lovely sort of stone brick foundation like we do on the main prison. Now, I'm stuck between either making it out of the same sort of mix of blocks as the main prison is, or if I want to do a slightly different grey. Some of me was thinking actually like grey wool, but I don't think so. I think the mossy stone is too clean. It hasn't got really any texture on it. It's just a clean block. Looks very nice in some circumstances, but not really in this one. And then I was thinking clay. I think it looks really nice. It's a kennels. So you don't want a kennels to be broken down. You don't want the kennels to be unloved. You want your dogs to be as well looked after as physically possible. No one likes to see a dog cage or whatever that's all rusty, and a dog house that is like rotten and fallen to bits. We want a nice area for this to go. Now, this... Oh no, that's our kennels. What's that one? Oh, that's the... I think that's meant... We said we're going to be the doctors. I've decided to move the doctors into the reception area. It's this one. I was like, this shape. This is an odd shape for a kennel. That's okay. It's this one. Same thing applies. So we want it to be a nice material. We want this to be built basically like it's new is what I want. Last thing I want is to have a fallen down kennels. And we don't need it to be too high either. We don't need to have a second story here. This is just going to have some sort of dog pens in them. These are guard dogs. They're not your everyday family dogs, so we don't need them to have chew toys on the floor. I think they're going to be able to do enough chewing if prisoners get out and stuff. But I want to keep this building quite low in height. I think that's probably as high as I want the walls to go. And then I want a roof on top of this. Now, we can do quite a nice roof, I think. Or maybe one block. Yeah, the roof's going to start one block higher. So we need that like this. This block is just to place down the stairs on for the roof. Oh, what about the roof texture? What about a wood? Or something? Like a wooden texture? I don't know what's going on here. This is symmetrical, but this isn't, because the building sort of turns away a little bit. I think to fix our problems, I'm going to add one more block to this. Like that. And then take out these ones. It'll just make it easy when it comes to the roof. I can already see that roof would have been a pain otherwise. Oh, and then go down here. Yeah, I could see that being a real pain. Okay. A wooden texture. If we do a wooden one, I think it'll be the only wooden. Oh, apart from the guardhouse or the guard tower roofs, I think it will probably end up being the only wooden roof on the whole island. Mind you, that could be quite nice. Maybe we'll have a wooden one over there as well. I do sort of like the sound of like a spruce. I think the spruce will go better than better with the clay than dark oak would. I think dark oak's a little bit too dark. I don't think that'll be quite as nice. But I think this will go really nice with each other. Like that. And I don't want to have a two-tone on it either. I don't want to have like a two-tone roof with like a quartz edging around it. It just doesn't suit on this style build. I don't want either to have this section being like a point like that. Do you know what I mean? All the way to the top. Because it's going to make it too high. So we're going to just wrap the roof around on this level. On each level. So it's a super easy roof to build. Like all of them have been so far, quite luckily. Okay, I'm going to put this roof down and I shall be back. Okay, so I'm very, very pleased that we didn't end up doing like an A-frame on this side, because you can already see that it was going pretty high as it was, and it would have been another block or two high, and I really don't like it, but I like this. I like it. It's got a bit of a flat roof, which I'm never a huge fan of, but I think it'll do nicely. I think it'll work. The only other thing that we could do would be to take away these slabs on the top. I think this will actually look nicer. Take away these slabs on the top like this. Place the slabs underneath there and underneath here, and then go with like nether bricky or andesite slab on this level. Then it's half a slab down from the edge of the wooden stairs, and it does two-tone the roof, but in a different way. I said I didn't want to two-tone it like with the edges of the roof, but I don't think that looks too bad. I don't know. It's a fine balance between what, if I like that one or the other one. I think maybe this should. I think maybe this should be replaced with that. Oh, I can't like fold it round though, can I? Could I do it like? Would it look better? Ooh. No, is the answer. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know what one you prefer. You've seen both of them, and let me know what you think. Now, windows. I want windows in this kennels to let some air in on the hot days of summer for the dogs, but I don't want them on the dog side. So this is going to be the side that doesn't have the dogs. So I'm going to put how many windows and what size? Like a 2 wide one? We don't often do windows like that. Okay, I like that. That looks nice. That's nicely spaced out. And I think they're the only windows that I want in the entire building. I only want them opposite the kennels there. And we've got a nice amount of room on the inside as well here. I want a ceiling. I want a nice ceiling. It doesn't. I think I can use full blocks. Yeah, I should be able to use full blocks. So we can choose whatever one we want. I don't want a wood. I want to stay away from the wood. And I don't want a stone. Maybe a clay. Just like a null color clay, and by that I mean like a boring color, I suppose is the word. But you don't really want a yellow or a red or a blue for the ceiling. You just want an efficient color. You know, whatever the cheapest paint was. Prisons don't exactly spend out on their colors, do they? And we'll have that here. They don't want to make prison a nice, colourful place, do they? That's the last thing they want to do. Okay, already, that looks so much better. For the floor in here, though, I do want wood. Wood makes it very, very easy to clean and wash if the dogs do a mess in the inside. Oop. I hit the Windows key. I have a keyboard. If you guys didn't see the unboxing, I got a new keyboard that has a button on the keyboard that if I press, it will stop the 2 Windows keys on either side of the spacebar from working. It's a great button, and I forgot to use it this episode. And this episode would be the one that I end up hitting the Windows key. It freaks Minecraft out when you do that. Try not to do that, because if you've got a full screen Minecraft and you hit the Windows key, it like wants to stay full screen, but then the Windows thing comes over the top. It like locks your computer up for like a minute or two, which is a long time. Very, very annoying. I think I want to try and give us a little bit more room like that. No. That made it an odd shape. No, I like that. Do I want to do the same over here? Probably. I'd try and like give yourself as much room on the inside, but I think in this case a square room would be better. Okay, for the windows, I think I want to probably use glass. I don't know if I wanted maybe black glass. I don't know if I wanted iron bars or black glass. It's not a prisoned area. So yeah, I think I'll go with that. Also, in prisons, I don't think there's many in this country, in the UK, that have it, if any. But in the States, there's prisons that have bars, you know, over the window, or where the windows are. But in the UK, we have bars and like a glass, or a safety glass, you know, a smash protectant glass. But I know in America, I don't know if they're all like this or only some of them. I know some of them only have bars, so you could actually stick your hand through to the outside. Do you know what I mean? And feel outside. When it rains or snows, do they do anything about it, or do they just like let the snow come into all the cells if the wind's blowing that way? Let me know. I'd love to know. Okay, for the lights in here, would lanterns hanging from the ceiling be best, or do we hide glowstone under a carpet? Let's try the lanterns first. Let's see if these look good hanging down. See, I think these do look nice. They're a really nice lantern form. Also, very nice, or very good constructive criticism. That is very low. No, very good constructive criticism was said in one of the Let's Build a City episodes, saying, AJ, I'm getting a little bit tired of you using only beacons for lights. Because in the city world, I must admit, I do tend to only use beacons for lighting. You know, I use the lamps and stuff, vanilla blocks wise. I don't use anything else. You know, I use glowstone underneath carpets, but you don't see them. And then for the lights in there, I use beacons just because they sort of look the best. But so he said, when you've got so many options, you've got sea lanterns and everything. Well, this is 1.7.10, so I don't have sea lanterns. See, I don't have sea lanterns. I've only got jack-o'-lanterns, glowstone, and beacons, as far as like vanilla light block and torches, I suppose. I don't have the other ones. Oh, and redstone lamps, I suppose I have as well. I suppose I know exactly what you're saying. And I suppose what I could do is make another texture for a light, either on glowstone itself, because I'm never going to use glowstone for glowstone. I'm only ever going to use glowstone for hidden light. And so I could change the texture of glowstone to be a more house-friendly light. Or I could do it with redstone lamps. The only problem with redstone lamps is you actually have to end up powering them, unless I can, with World Edit, put in a already lit one without any power. But I don't think it. I think after it updates, it'll probably go off. I don't know. For the dog kennels themselves, half of me wanted to put cages with the iron bars. Let's try it. I know it looks mean. I don't like cages. I always think cages look mean. But would it be the best way to do it? Or we can do it like we did in Let's Build a Zoo with the rabbits. We have this sort of open look. Okay, I should have gone from... I always make that mistake. You should always go from that end. Oops. You should always go from the corner end, never from this end. And then take that one away. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then maybe an iron door. Like if I do that one, and that one, that one, and that one, that one, and that one. And then Iron door. See, they never look right though, do they? Or do we need a door on them? Do we just put like a complete cage around them? These are guard dogs. These aren't the most friendliest of dogs. And do we put a little slabbed ceiling on it? Like a little slabbed top. Otherwise, you'll probably find that the dogs would jump over it. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, I think I do like that, actually. Now, we can get some wolves. Wolf eggs. And they shouldn't despawn anywhere. Oh, I need the iron bars. There we go. I've frozen. Oh, there we go. Wow. No! Whoops. Sword. I didn't mean to put 2 down. Sorry. Let's pen you in. Hey, no, come back. He's going on patrol. It's not your time to go on patrol. Look at him running away. He's like, no, I just want to do my job. I just want to patrol. No. I'm not having you wander around the place. I might later on. I might put them on. I wonder if we could put them on a lead and leave them there. Would we be able to do that? Maybe. And you in there. I don't think we really need anything else. I mean, a little bit of a carpet for a little dog bed wouldn't be a bad idea. Carpet. Maybe just to be nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And then we want desk with chairs, item frames with leads in them. Item frame, leads in them, so we can have like. Oh, can I put them to look like they're on shelf? I don't think I can. A shelf. Probably a spruce. No. Stone. Like, if I can't do them doubled up, but if I do like that and like that, it just looks like, I think to me it looks like they're sort of sitting on the shelf a little bit. So we want those by the door. We can then leash them up. What else would you have in a kennels? Dog food? Can we use anything for dog food? A chest with some meat in it? Or maybe on a shelf. I wonder if I could do them. No, I don't want it near the dogs. It's a little bit mean, isn't it, to have the dog food right next to the dog cage. I could put them here, hidden behind the wall. Item frame and food. Food. Rotten flesh, chicken, raw beef. There we go. That'll be good. Or bone. Bone. Yeah. We'll have a bone in there. Like that and like that. Perfect. I want a desk down here for the warden, so we're going to go with a stair. And we're going to put down, I think, a white one. One there and one there. We'll have a nice sort of larger table in here. Like this. Stair. I want a different block. Yeah, a nice stone one or something like that. Matches the rest of the furniture. For the table. I haven't got that monitor painting yet. I need to make a monitor painting. But for now, we can put down a pressure plate. Stone one. It should stand out enough. Yeah, it sort of stands out enough. Oops. And painting. I don't think these can go behind. They can. Perfect. Okay, we got that one. Again, I can't put a button down on top to look like a mouse. I can't put buttons on the top of blocks. But I can get a little flower pot with a fern in it in the corner. Flower pot. Fern. Bing. Like that. Like so. And there's our kennels. I think that looks pretty nice. I want to have a nice path leading to it. Just 3 blocks wide. Oh, I'll fill that one in as well. Why not? We want a door on the front of it. This is a nice sort of white door, so it'll look quite good, I think. On the front of it. I know it's got a letterbox. I probably am going to download this door mod that a few of you keep talking about. Molasses door mod or something along those lines. It sounds something like that. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but it's been suggested a number of times. And I keep sort of putting it off, but I know I should really install it. A nice door mod would be good. We're always struggling with the doors on how we should exactly do them. and what texture we should use. So yeah, I will probably end up downloading it. Okay, I want to have some, not there, I want to have some tall ferns now to go around the edge here, just sort of in a couple of spots, mostly next to wherever I've got some leaves. Looks a little bit sort of, not overgrown, but a little bit more to it then. I don't like them on their own. There we go. Beautiful. And we've got ourselves a nice little dog kennel. Can I put, like, would it be good if I had an item frame on the front? No, I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I can get, somehow with these custom NPCs, I can put a sign down. For the next 10 seconds, you can set any item by clicking on it. Bone. There we go. How about that? We should use that in the city a lot more, shouldn't we? Hey? And then it makes a little... It's like an item frame, but it sort of goes on there. Can I put anything else on there? No. I think if I get... I think you could do a lot with this one, though. Oh, just a load of text? Wow. And then... I think somehow you can get... items in, items in these. Shift clicking, no, I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. That's cool for a little Kennels logo. Maybe I should do that on some of the other ones as well. I think that's probably all that we've got time for, though, unfortunately. I went a little bit over time with this. I didn't expect the Kennels to take that long, but we done a good job. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. Oh, let's just put a path down here. But, yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We'll get that out of the way now. I'm going to put this path in that leads to this mysterious building, which I've sort of forgotten what we're going to do with it. Look at that, it's nice. Maybe a little bit too straight. I might roughen it up a little bit, not to make it as perfectly straight as it is. I don't like perfectly straight lines. Not in this build, anyway. There you go, something a little bit more like that. And I don't think I want a wall either here. I think I want most of this to be just grass. So I'll have something like that. Uh-huh. That one. That one. I think it's going to be close. I don't mind some of them being 2 blocks tall. Like some of the grass areas being 2 blocks tall, but not too many of them. I like them mostly to slowly decline. Like that. And then down the bottom there. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I can follow that all the way along. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.